What does stepping on a stingray have to do with finding peace? Welcome to Launch Your Rocket. I'm Jen Smith, and this is the Sunday Source coming at you with a guarantee to give you the peace that you seek. Today is the day. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by fear, anger, jealousy? Those things they're weighing you down, right? It's like the world just throws that stuff at you and you can't get out from underneath it. But what if I told you those emotions were never meant to be part of your life? That there's a peace inside of you already waiting to take over. Let me tell you why it matters. Well, first, picture yourself on vacation, right? Perfect weather, toes in the sand, the ocean's running in, you're standing at water's edge. It's peace, it's joy, it's abundant, it's perfect. Everything just feels right. You're in this state of complete calm, connected to everything around you. It's pure bliss. And then, bam, you step on a stingray. I know, kind of random, but just stick with me. Suddenly, you're standing there, you're completely uncomfortable. Your peaceful moment is gone. Now you're in a bathing suit, comparing yourself. You're feeling insecure. Now you have to kind of limp out of the water. You forgot about the ocean, the sky, and the joy that you had, and you're focused on everything that's wrong. Your peace is just gone. Isn't that how it feels sometimes? One moment, life feels good, and the next, you're hit with some negative emotion. Fear, jealousy, or anger, and boom, your peace just gets stolen. This is exactly what happened, stay with me, in the garden with Adam and Eve. Maybe this is a story you never understood. They were living in perfect peace. They had no shame, fear, or jealousy. Perfect. They were fully connected to God and each other and everything around them. They're standing there naked, completely unashamed, pure bliss. There was no such thing as anger, jealousy, bitterness. That's what God wanted. He made us in his image. But then they have the stingray moment. They eat from this tree, just like they weren't supposed to, and just like that, they feel the weight of all of these sins of fear and shame and jealousy, and it all enters the world, and they are standing there exposed. So they start comparing themselves, questioning everything, and that's when their peace was lost. They didn't even want to be naked with each other. Well, we've been chasing that peace ever since that day, trying to get back to that perfect moment. But peace is not a place, it's a person. John 14:27 says, "My peace I leave you, my peace I give you." Think about this. We chase peace in vacations, quiet moments, new experiences, but none of them last. God isn't saying find peace, he's saying I am peace, and I put peace inside of you. That means you don't have to run away to an island to find peace. It's already yours right where you are. All right, but what does this really mean, Jen? That he takes those feelings, anger, jealousy, bitterness, pride, fear, he actually takes them away from you. Start seeing those things for what they are. Sins. There's that word. The word sin trips us up. We just think it's the bad things that I do, and we don't see ourselves as bad people. I mean, I don't murder, don't commit adultery. I'm not bad. I don't need to have my sins taken away. Well, that's because we're looking at the wrong thing. He takes away those feelings we were just talking about, the anger, the bitterness, the jealousy, the pride, all of those things that entered in the garden when Adam and Eve brought it into the world. Do you get it now? That's why people feel lighter with God. He takes those feelings away, so we actually don't feel them anymore. Yeah. Picture it like you're wearing a filthy, heavy coat that just weighs you down. It's uncomfortable, and it's stuck on you and you just can't get rid of it. Then this guy, Jesus, comes in, he takes the coat off of you, he puts it on himself, and he hands you a brand new, beautiful coat, one that makes you feel light and free and full of peace, and all of a sudden those emotions are gone. That's what he does for you. Yes, he does. You just don't believe it, but he does. I'm sure you've heard your entire life that Jesus takes away the sins of the world, and you've probably thought, what the heck does that even mean? Maybe you've thought, I'm not sinful. So quite frankly, let's be honest, you thought, I really don't care that he takes away my sins. I'm not even bad. You just don't see this is not about sin like you thought. He takes away the things that are weighing you down, like pride, fear, and anger. The things that you felt right after stepping on the stingray. That's the sin he's talking about. The word sin is tripping you up. You can start thinking about the sin as anger, jealousy, fear, a big, heavy backpack that you carry around all day. And you don't even realize how heavy it is until you take it off. And Jesus comes and he says, I'll carry the backpack for you. He takes all the junk on himself, the anger, the fear, the jealousy, this perfect person. And he says, you don't have to carry it anymore. Imagine how much easier life would be if you just had him carrying the backpack that's weighing you down. That's what he does. He takes all of that away from you. He takes all of that off your shoulders so you can feel free, light, and have peace, because he is the Prince of Peace. And here's a verse that makes it real. Matthew 11:28. Jesus says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. That's what he's offering you, the peace. Rest from the weight, from the stress, from all these bad feelings. He's saying, you don't have to carry them anymore. I've got this. All right, I'm interested, I'm listening. So how do I get this peace? Well, now what you do is this. If you've just been carrying around this backpack of stress, of fear and jealousy, and you just have these emotions weighing you down, and you don't want it anymore, just ask him to carry it. Have you ever asked him to carry it? Have you ever said, I want to believe in you. Help me see you. Open my eyes, open my ears. I want to believe you. Because I want you to carry my backpack. Or you could just question it your entire life and carry a backpack. But I do think you should ask yourself, what has been weighing you down? Is it fear, pride, or comparison? Whatever it is, give it to Jesus. And you don't think you have fear. Listen, you're not a little kid with a monster under your bed. That's not fear. Fear is being afraid to launch your dream because you're afraid of what people think. Anger isn't banging on a door and screaming. Anger is rolling your eyes at somebody who did something to you behind their back. We just don't see ourselves in the story, but when you do, life changes. So maybe in the quiet of your shower, if you're interested or you're curious or you really don't even want to believe in God, you don't even want to get into any of this stuff, that's fine. Steal his truth. Just steal it. You don't really want to dive into all of this, right? But you want him to carry that backpack. Well, maybe tonight when you're in your shower, just close your eyes and say, I don't really know if I believe any of this stuff, but I'm open because I want you to carry my backpack. Just give him an inch, not even, just give him a little bit. Let him know that you're thinking about it. All right, that's it for today on the Sunday Source. It's a faith nugget that bears repeating. You can come here every Sunday and I'll give you a little bit of wisdom. And on Saturdays, I do something called Rocket Fuel, which is even shorter. And I do other shows too, and it's all on YouTube. You know, it's funny. For the world, I might be too Bible. And then for the Bible people, I might be too world. So where does that leave me? It leaves me right in the middle for the people who are hard to be reached, because I want to meet you where you're at. I don't want to force Jesus down your throat, but I do want to let you know that there's a way that's so much better than the world's way. All right, that's it for today. If you liked what you heard, it'd be great if you could subscribe, comment, like, maybe share it with a friend. I'm here every day on YouTube. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Launch Your Rocket. I also have a website. It's called launchyourrocket.com. That's where you can contact me. I have a course there. I have Bible 101 if you want to learn a little bit about who this guy Jesus is. That's a great place to start. You can join my community. You can contact me. I'm really glad you're here. I'll see you next time on the Sunday Source.